Dear handsome listener, these two clips will be referenced in the podcast. You can see the full screen version of this TikTok on Instagram, and to remember the music from the second clip. Thank you. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that should be okay. Let's see what else will be okay.
The new mixer officially honks. Oh. See what we're doing a little...
It honks in the cave.
Yes. Help, I'm in a cave. Can you get me out of here?
I'm deep within a gay
Help.
cave.
I fell into Pootie's ass.
We're both in here.
Don't ask me why I got here.
It stinks.
Dude, the allegory of Pootie's ass, that famous philosophical quandary.
Yeah, and all types of fun things that happen inside of my ass, invite only.
Yeah, that episode of the Magic School Bus. Yeah, that they took a wrong turn into the wrong neighborhood, and
and then that one nerdy one's complaining the whole time.
Yeah, and it smells like shit and cum.
There's frizzle. It smells like gay cum in here.
That's just the AIDS. The flying school bus, it gets like crushed against the walls of your anus by some dick.
By some dick.
Yeah, some dick.
It could be any dick.
Yeah. This Magic School Bus, goes on a 3-hour tour, never returns. The weather started getting rough. The tiny bus was crushed, dude. Yeah, and you just.
Oh fuck! Keep going.
Then you just get farted out.
Fuck.
Farted out into it gets farted out into the toilet later. And
damn, dude, you're just like a cummy, shitty fart.
They classify it as a school shooting because you wiped out a whole class. Yeah, and they then getting gay becomes banned. They wouldn't ban the guns, thank God, rightfully so, but they would ban gay guys for what happened, the tragedy of the Magic School Bus, the tragic school bus.
Damn, the tragic school bus. Fuck. Damn, bro. Carlos just wanted to go to goddamn recess.
Carlos was so upset when he found out he was going in another man's ass because his uncles would say you're American, mijo.
Mijo. Damn, hold on. Is it this one?
The black kid in Carlos.
That's not that one, but I'll take it.
we just got to show off the new sounds, find an excuse. And wouldn't it be crazy if some guys liked it and they just or applauded?
We'll learn the sounds.
But then quickly all
turned into DJs.
Yeah, that. I love the idea of a whole audience going crazy, but then all of a sudden they all change their mind and stop clapping at once.
Dude, that was the greatest thing on earth. Nope.
Imagine you get just a standing ovation, round of applause, but then in a split second, everybody just sits down and stops. All at the exact same moment. It would be and
then they start whispering to one another.
Yeah, and you could suddenly hear your own breathing in the room. And,
oh my God, he's so gay.
Yeah, and you could there's gay guys doing cricket sounds in the back.
He's just a big gay fat guy.
Ricky.
I don't know if I have creaky. Gay.
Ow! Right. Welcome back to Whole Train.
It's my whole train.
Dude, Soul Train, except they're just running trains.
Yeah, dude, it's same intro, though. It's everybody coming out dancing, but they're just coming right out of my ass.
Who's the host of Africa Bombada or something? Or
it better not.
It's the Shaka Khan.
Dude, well, I mean, as you know, African Bambaataa was bambaading on a couple of children's.
Bam, bada, bing.
He was a real b-boy.
I didn't know if Africa Bambaataa was a man, a woman, or a group, or
a country.
yeah.
Or a movement.
All I know is I never want to be around it.
Never want to be alone with it.
Yeah.
Never want to be alone in a room with it.
I didn't know if it was like a kid with one arm. I didn't know if it was...
He was shifty.
Dude, like, they come up with some wild medical theories over there, like on... say how to get rid of AIDS or something.
Yeah, dude.
Like say, all you got to do is find an albino and turn his bones into soup. And
damn, this EQ sucks. I was trying to put you in a radio voice, but it wasn't doing much.
That's the radio.
I'm a radio Jew. I'm here to complain over the airwaves.
Welcome back to Shmooly in the Morning. Hava, Nagila, Hava. Dude, imagine like a Woody and Rizzuto morning zoo type show, but it's Woody and Rizzuto.
Ugh.
And they do a drive-by...
a drive-by...
a drive-by whining.
Oh my God, the prices are so high.
Fire up the modest minivan. Yeah,
damn, dude, I'm gonna do so many sound effects.
Bro, yeah, we're like, now that we got the visual aspect and the effects, we could finally start doing sound effects like that. When you go and you start the car in the morning.
I thought you clearing your throat was the sound effect. I was like, fuck, you suck. What happened? We were doing so good earlier. Damn, dude, we can just like go through all types of cars.
Yeah, we could go through lawnmowers, small engine equipment. Like,
dude, fuck. When we went to that gas station, that little wigger behind the counter, I hate when I get Rellos, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, you like those? I like these ones. You should try these ones." Yeah. I actually only smoke these ones.
Maybe you should back the hell off, kid.
Listen here, bud. I don't know who raised you, but it don't look like it's your parents.
I was skipping class and splitting White Owls back when you were still swimming around in your daddy's ass.
Listen here, kid. I've been turning wine wood tips into blunts before you even fucking could walk.
Yeah, then you just get all nervous. Maybe he's right, and you turn into like shit your pants full and turn into Jack Lemmon from like Glengarry. You're just a sweaty, desperate man. Like, maybe he's right. Maybe I'm past my time. I can't do Jack.
So what else do you like?
So I know not to get it. So I can dunk on you on TikTok later. By the way, how you liking my TikTok?
What?
My TikTok?
We're on TikTok?
No. Yeah.
You are.
I'm on TikTok.
Is it you or is it the show?
It's under my name, but I promote the show too. But you got to see my TikTok. I can't pull it up, obviously, but I'm doing it. I'm doing some, but so like, well, my best work. I was at first I was trying to make the worst TikTok account on TikTok. I'd like
it's gonna
there's
be
a
hard
video
to
of my
do.
knee static and with the O'Reilly's auto parts theme song. There's one of me like a Muslim call to prayer. I'm just staring into the camera. Another one, Soviet anthem. I'm just staring into the camera.
The thing is
Malcolm X's speech. I'm just staring into the camera.
Well, the problem is all four of those were taken in like 5-minute succession. You're in the same spot in the same couch.
Yeah.
You're not,
and there's the one where I got the scary cat eyes, and then I turned blue, and it's and I had some harmonica solo, but then I got like I just can't help myself. I got too good, and I made that boyfriend POV. Did you see that?
No.
Go to our Instagram and pull up my boyfriend POV real quick, because it's how those POV situations.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
Is that a meme or a GIF at that point? Or
That's as a meme. A GIF is
okay.
You uncultured swine.
You fucking fat retard. Act like you fucking been here and fucking mind yourself.
It's not that one. This is good too. You see one of my face smoking a cigarette.
There's a couple of those.
Yeah. POV. I'm friends.
You better have those what? You better have those cupcakes ready when I get back.
Yeah. So here, go back to it. You better have those cupcakes ready by the time I get back. And then it goes, or else I'm gonna be gay instead. Then it cuts to the cupcakes in the oven. Well. I guess I don't have to break up with you and become gay. Watch this. And then it ends on my weedy fucking my dad's foot. Yeah. Listen, the music though is so great. It's all dramatic. It's me.
That's good.
Yes, I just found videos of myself on my phone. It's one I took, and sent to someone. I was like, "Can you believe this fucking weather? This is my kind of weather." Then I pan up to the gray sky.
Yeah, and then the one that's you cooking fucking.
Yeah, I'm thinking of making more POV boyfriend videos like this. They get so specific on TikTok. Like POV, you've pissed off your possessive mafia boyfriend, and and it's like some Asian guy,
real heavy breathing.
Yeah, it's some Asian guy just. Mugging the camera and sort of you're doing the sexy fucking suck your teeth sort of thing. Yeah,
dude, is it me or is it? It's just Asians aren't threatening. I am not. I can't.
It's a case. I won't say
I mean, I can't do a blanket statement because listen, random task from Austin Powers. That's a pretty fucking scary Asian,
especially since he was a rapist in real life.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He fucking, and it wasn't just it wasn't date rape. It was
full,
hole in the van.
It's
and you're wide awake. I'm wide awake.
Yeah, it's
you can see
imagine
me and my boys.
Imagine going through that horrific traumatic event and then going to see Austin Powers a couple years later, and
dude.
Holy fuck! That's how we got identified too. I think. Well, partially DNA, but partially.
Fuck, really? He was doing drive-by rapings
a couple years before he got cast as part-time. Job in Austin Powers. And yeah, during his police interrogation, he brings up, that actually was in Austin Powers. And,
thinking that's gonna get him out.
Austin Powers, boodee-dee-dee.
Yeah, so never mind this violent, fucking unexplainable, undefendable, I mean, all rape's undefendable, but right. Fucking, despite me just grabbing a girl, throwing her in my white van.
Horrific act.
I was in Austin Powers. I didn't talk much, and I just held the cat.
Dude, I would hate to have Austin Powers ruined for me by such a thing. By me putting myself in that girl's shoes, woman's shoes.
Sucks. Dude.
Yeah,
that's it sucks. I mean, yeah. Think about how miserable all that shit is. You get Bill Cosby or whatever, or fucking I guess if you're a masseuse and then John Travolta opens his asshole to you.
Yeah. Ladies, though, if you're massaging John Travolta, you're safe.
Yeah, dude.
Though you're never gonna make it through the door in the first place, from what I hear.
He'll probably kick you off of the plane that he's flying. He'll throw you out of the plane.
Yeah,
because you're not a man.
Yeah, for real, it'd be you just immediately pull open that emergency door, and he grabs onto something, some big strong guy, and you fly out, and gets sucked into the jet engine.
Dude, if I fucking showed you that Family Guy bit where it's oh man, I bet I'm more comfortable than John Travolta flying an airplane. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude. You can now take off your wig and be gay.
Yeah. Dude, you know when he first shaved his head because he was going bald, he did a social media post where he's playing it off I'm gonna try shaving my head for a while, acting like I'm not bald, but I'm shaving my head by choice.
It's whatever, dude. You've had a fucking chrome dome for 20 years.
Yeah, he's got one of the biggest fucking blockheads I've ever seen too.
Massive, a massive head.
Yeah, how about that? Have you seen the Gotti movie that he's in?
Fuck no.
It's so fucking crazy. It's so crazy.
We need to I know we should crush that.
I could break a little bit down for you. It's every scene has nothing to do with the last one or the one coming next. And like there's a scene too where like he's talking to some like higher up mobster when he's young, and the mobster's explaining if you're gonna control New York, you got to control the 5 boroughs, and then he lists all the boroughs like a New Yorker wouldn't know what he's talking about. No, it's 5, but like it's something that like one New Yorker speaking to another New Yorker does not have to explain. Like there are 5 boroughs and which ones they all are. Yeah, there's also Pitbull music throughout the movie. Like original Pitbull music. Like they're at a barbecue in the 80s and there's like an original Pitbull song playing.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
Dude, that's as egregious, maybe if not as egregious as that fucking bullshit Elvis movie.
Dude,
and they didn't
I gotta see that
play
too.
Fucking
Elvis music?
They played rap.
That's what?
Yeah,
I just cannot imagine.
There's scenes. It's like a Doja Cat song or something. Like they play rap songs that might have sampled Elvis, where it's like, "You ain't nothing but a dog," and it's just like fucking a modern rap song that was popular on TikTok for girls wagging their pussies on camera.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! No!
So
no,
yeah,
no,
that
no.
song has the Elvis sample in it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got fucking
Oh no! Oh no!
no.
Yeah,
What's Suspicious Minds?
we can't put on together. We're suspicious guys.
Dude, I'm a suspicious guy.
I'll say.
Dude, speaking of suspicious guys, I'm suspicious. Do you want to know of who?
Who?
Jay-Z.
Yeah, he's a penguin.
I think I brought it up a hair on the last one we recorded, and God only knows when that one will come out or if this will be chronological, so none of that matters.
Mm-hmm.
But after all of this, it's come out about Batman's greatest foe, the Diddler. Batman,
Mm-hmm.
First off, side tangent, Riddler, worst fucking villain ever.
Sean Pubby Combs.
Sean,
You know he's hitting pubbies.
yeah, big time.
He's
Big time.
yeah, he's pubby
Oh,
diddling.
dude, he's
Dude, like to
fucking
be
Pub Diddy.
yeah, because he has done like really sus shit even on TV and stuff like in front of people.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like he's got some little man that walks around holding an umbrella for him.
Yeah, his outfits are crazy, and fucking he's been getting. Hold on, I gotta get a notebook to draw his body because his body shape has been getting fucking crazy. There's some video of him like, you know how he used to dance, like it was kind of coordinated because he was in shape. Now there's like a video of him like, dude,
He's lost it. He's gone.
He looks like a pear-shaped
He
woman.
never really had it though too much in the first place. He's always been kind of like riding on coattails until
that
he
was
kind
his
of
whole
like
thing.
made himself into a
I don't
kingpin,
think he
right?
ever had solo songs, did he?
I mean, like, I'm not the guy to ask, but not that I'm aware of. Like, who was he when he met Biggie? Like, what had he done? Was he anybody, or did Biggie kind of make
Well,
him?
I think it was more of who had he done, and I think it was a little no-name artist, and then he saw a big fat ass coming down the pipelines. He's like, "You think I could get in there?"
Yeah,
Talking
he's
to
like,
his umbrella guy.
Grab on them titties.
I'm gonna grab on that titty. Too bad for him. Biggie was like, "Puff, I got one eye on you, and one eye on the game."
It's like he's like it's all like pissed off because Biggie couldn't breathe through his nose well enough to suck him off. Like
Yeah, he couldn't
he'd
hold.
suffocate. Yeah, like.
I can't breathe. I don't have circular breathing. I'm gonna pass out sucking your dick.
Dude, yeah, it's his eyes. That's how his eye went lazy. He, like smothered oxygen out of his brain.
God damn it.
Yeah, dude, like
You know what? We probably should have called it Pub Diddy being gay back when Notorious came out, because he shoehorned himself into that
yeah,
as being like this inspirational,
yeah, like he wasn't
character.
just some guy they put up with.
Well, the thing is he does all that. He does all that shit in real life. So he'll be at parties and he'll be all fucked up, and he'll just be like, "Why, like Lil Wayne, you're the biggest rapper," and he's just meandering. He's just talking to himself, fucking talk. Essentially, it goes, Wayne, what is one bit of advice you give to any young rapper trying to make it in this game? And Lil Wayne goes, don't get any P. Diddy type motherfuckers dancing on your movies. It's like, stay away from motherfuckers like, and he's just sitting there like, just don't do this.
Good advice. Good advice. Like, and you know,
Diddy is so fucked up. He's not even listening to Lil Wayne. He doesn't even fucking know what's happening.
Yo, he said that like
he asked him a question and just turned his brain off.
Oh, it's so funny.
He's trying to sit there and look cute while he's staring at men.
Lil Wayne has been like warding off perverts his whole career, huh?
Oh yeah.
To like, you know, to different levels of success, I suppose. He got kissed on the mouth on camera by Birdman.
That was an unfortunate kiss because Birdman I used to dislike, but he's like coming out staunchly against the diddler and saying very funny things.
That's that's our weak spot. Is if they're
it's funny,
yeah.
If
he's fun, like, and also
then again, he did have that tantrum. Was like, put some respect on my name.
Yeah, he did, but like we've all been there as a man. Like when you feel like you're not getting enough respect on your name,
dude. I tell you,
and you
what,
need someone to place some.
I'm gonna lay like this, and
okay,
I'm gonna be like or you're gonna be like Fraser.
You should go get that hand mirror from your bathroom, and you can look at me through that.
Like it just like
yeah,
that'd be nuts.
Fraser, you came in my ass, Fraser.
Well, Niles, your ass was in the way of my penis.
'Cause I'm sucking fucking dicks and I'm eating some scrambled eggs.
Dude, those lyrics to his theme song are so sweet. Where he's like, baby, I've got you pegged.
Dude, like
I'm tossing your salad and sucking your eggs.
Sucking your scrambled eggs.
Oh, fuck.
And they having some fucking gay segs. Gay segs.
I actually hated when the internet... I hated when the internet started saying sags and sagsy and
yeah, that just sucks. I hate anything that the internet does, even though I'm addicted to the internet.
Yeah,
it's like it's like Reddit. The only reason I'm on Reddit is to go on there and just absolutely like look down on people for how they're how they just interact with life and deal with the world.
How people are begging for common goddamn help.
It's people just like need their hand held like through every little thing and need permission from Reddit to wipe their ass, and then when they find out they've been doing it wrong according to Reddit all their lives, then I
see them immediately. I go, gay.
We are the music. Give me some reverb.
Okay.
And a little chorus.
Okay.
We are the music makers.
Oh, I can only do one at a time.
Teach me the chorus.
Well, hold on, do that.
We are the music makers. I hereby sentence you to being gay. And out 6 consecutive life sentences of
gay.
Damn,
I'm
gay. Oh, we're having too much fun with this.
Gay. Yeah, this is fun. I've actually way cool.
Yeah, guys, let's do the rest of the podcast like this.
I can't.
Can you put effects on the sound drops?
Yeah.
Ooh, go ahead and give me a reverbed clap. Or
fuck, which one's clap?
Look at this crowd. They love us.
This crowd's huge. That's fine. And
hello. Is there anybody in there? Yeah.
Suck my dick. Yeah, I'm dry. All right, cool.
Suck dick.
Suck dicky.
What you gonna suck on some dicky? Yeah,
that's pretty good, dude. I fucking,
Where you gonna shop at, Piggly Wiggly?
I don't know if I've ever seen a Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly rocks.
Where are they at?
They're out like fucking Ironton, Purville, fucking Cottleville, Pilot Knob.
The what?
Pilot Knob and the Boot Heel. I believe it's in the Boot Heel at least. There was a famous Civil War battle in Pilot Knob. Yeah, dude. Like these guys trying to like. They're trying to like generate an aviation sort of historical place too, where they thought they could power an airplane engine through sucking each other off.
Whoa! They think that they
were
the
wrong brothers.
God damn it! Damn. Ugh. That's pretty good. I'm gonna roll this blunt. Tell me something.
Okay.
Tell me something good.
Okay, so
how was your fucking open mic?
It went well. It was a good time. It's nice to get out and do a little performing again.
What songs you do?
I did a new song. I did Providence Spring. I played Darlin', and I played a couple with Joe as well. Did
Nice.
Colander and High Noon. Yeah, me on guitar, him on mandolin.
Oh,
It was nice.
sick.
Yeah, don't got any videos of those ones, but on my YouTube I got video of Providence Spring. Just pretty legit little place, you know. Like we there's only one other like songwriter there, and so we kind of almost had run of the place.
Oh, nice.
So Thursday nights, what was it? Yeah, Thursday nights. It's an open mic night, an anything goes open mic.
I go up there just
where like
I want your pussy.
yeah, you can do comedy. A girl did a karaoke, girl from Ipanema in Portuguese, and I don't think she spoke Portuguese.
Oh, that
yeah,
did it
and
sound good.
It was not really, but I respected it. She's cute.
It sounded
And I like the girl from Ipanema. But like yeah, so it's an anything goes. And there's Sunday nights are music and original songs only.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's a night where you can do music and that night was the music and covers.
Okay.
And anything goes, but yeah, there's an originals only music night, and the
wow.
owner of the place plays a sax. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Like it's right near the Galleon, Olive and Fifi, BP, like that little strip mall in the AutoZone. But yeah, it's an all right place, you know. And
Yeah.
But
were there any hot dudes in tight pants?
oh yeah. The owner was a svelte Asian man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's
Little
like
pipe
a
cleaner
handsome
legs.
Asian man, but he's he wasn't too like he wasn't no twink or anything. He's a specimen. No,
Specimen.
no, but anyway,
Listen here, sweetheart. I'm only here for the tight pants on the hot dudes.
and the cuties. There at the bar, bartending, cuties drinking at the bar,
Oh, sweet.
being
beautiful
tended
angels?
to. Yeah, beautiful, wonderful angels that I protected.
Uh-huh. You
Yeah, I went up to him and I told him, just in case anything like goes sideways tonight, just know I'm here to protect you.
you were here to be their champion.
protector. And if anybody gives you any trouble, just like look at me and yell "Daddy," and I'll come over and I'll save you. I'll carry you.
Look at me, cross your eyes, and stick your tongue out.
I'll
and
throw
say,
you over my
"Daddy."
shoulder and run you home.
Dude, I hate those OnlyFans girls that like do that hentai thing, like the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where they go all retard face.
Yeah, like they cross their eyes as if my dick's making them
stick their-
crazy.
and they like drool or.
First off, bitch, close your mouth unless my dick's in there.
Yeah.
Second off,
If it's in there, still close it because it's pretty small.
yeah, don't it's gonna get cold. All that
Yeah,
spit in that air. My penis is way too small for all that action.
And if it gets cold, it gets small. And if it gets small, it gets soft. And if it gets soft, then I'm gonna start smacking you around.
I'm a fucking start.
Something. Daddy's gonna be angry. Daddy's gonna
turn into
Daddy
father.
does not enjoy. Yes, yeah. Daddy dearest, I'm gonna hit you with a wire hanger. But anyway, like I wanted to talk about the Spirit of St. Louis movie. A little bit. I watched the 1952 Spirit of St. Louis movie, starring Jimmy Stewart as Lindbergh, and like not a very good casting too. 'Cause Lindbergh's like a 21-year-old who looks 19 at that time, and Jimmy Stewart's like 40 and looks like it, and he's also like, I guess Lindbergh was still a big celebrity. People didn't know about his people did kind of know about his wild politics and views, but Jimmy Stewart's just the oddest casting because he's such like a wholesome, almost like seen as like a Mr. Rogers type guy, like an all-American. He's the guy from Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, it talks like this, like, and he's like just, him as Lindbergh's so funny, like, I killed my own baby because he was retarded.
Well, I killed
my Jimmy Stewart always turns into fucking who's basically yeah.
You're doing like a bad walking impression.
Yeah, that's kind of what Jimmy Stewart is, though. Like, I'm gonna fly this plane all the way to fucking Paris and get my dick sucked. No, but Lindbergh is crazy. No, he was autistic about the weight of his plane, because there's it's understandably so, but he took it so far as like cutting the margins off of his maps and stuff to save weight. Yeah, like, and he got rid of the metal chair in the hoopty ass plane he flew over there.
What was a wicker basket?
And he sat in a wicker chair like the whole time. And get this plane.
He only changed it to wicker so that he can say the N-word.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you didn't need any sort of funny tricks to say it back then. This is 1927, but like, so this plane that he flew, like, it didn't have the engine and stuff was in front of him, so he had a little periscope. Right? Well, like you could see out the big windows, so you can see kind of in front of you, but not directly in front of you. and there was no windows on this thing; it was just two open holes, so it's freezing, like at nighttime.
What the?
Yeah,
fuck?
and he said like he got kind of so hot during the daytime when he was over the ocean that there's times where he's flying 10 feet over the sea level and he could feel water splashing on his face, and he started to go crazy around like 25 hours, and he thought like he was seeing ghosts and shit.
Oh my!
And he's flying over the ocean. Yes, he didn't even like. He got rid of the radio to save weight too.
What?
So he got there by magnetic compass and a stopwatch, flying from New York to Paris.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it's crazy in this hoopty ass plane, and it's crazy. Yeah, nuts. Yeah, no radio. Yeah, like a fucking stopwatch.
What's the goal?
From fly to New York to Paris, and you get $25,000. And also just clout. It did make him the most famous man in the world, and like
from
New York State to an airstrip just outside of Paris, France.
So wait,
it was the first transatlantic nonstop flight.
Transatlantic nonstop.
Yeah.
Flight?
So first.
Okay.
There's never been like a. I guess a flight, because people were still going by boat back then. You cross the Atlantic, you got to do it by boat. Like, and he was the first nonstop transatlantic, and also first solo nonstop transatlantic flight.
Fuck
yeah,
that.
all along.
I mean, dude, how long? Because those
airplanes, it took him 33 hours, I think, to do it.
Those airplanes aren't that fast. They did not have fucking autopilot.
No.
So you have to be motherfucking.
Yeah, it's you got to be on the ball. You're taking amphetamines the whole time, and you're going and get this. The whole thing is basically like a metal like bar frame that's wrapped in canvas material that's then painted silver, and they called him Lucky Lindy because he was an airmail pilot, and he had to bail out of 5 different planes one time to save himself because you get into fog, and one of the times he jumped out, he parachuted, and his engine failed, and when he jumped out, his plane had enough lift where it caught the engine, started up again.
No.
And get this, the plane was like looping around, and it starts coming straight for him while he's parachuting. And he just barely ekes around it, and he's going down again, and loops around again, and almost comes back for him and hits him again, and before it finally goes off and crashes, and he got almost hit by his own plane twice one time, on a flight from fucking Peoria to Chicago, where there was blizzard, no visibility conditions, and.
From Peoria to Chicago, that's a less than a fucking half-hour flight.
Yeah, no, it is. As an airmail pilot, he his main job was to fly back and forth from St. Louis to Chicago doing airmail, which was roughly like a 2.5 hour flight. So he was just doing that last little leg, and he like they said, it was Chicago, got the green light, and like he said, well, there's no red light in Chicago. Basically, like the weather was so bad there that it knocked out their emergency communications, and he didn't know, so he thought it was just all clear to go, and it got into the no visibility situations, and like almost got hit by his own plane while parachuting twice. And, it's pretty fucking hilarious. And
dude, to ghost ride the plane and for it to turn around on you, that's insane.
It was like basically doing this loop spiral thing down, and he had landed here, so it was like he's going down and it loops around, almost hits him once, and then comes back and almost hits him one more time. And like you don't really have any like control over those parachutes either.
No, you're just waiting.
Like he kind of like pulled down on one side like to try and like bank hard,
but you got no.
And it's hilarious how they filmed it too. When it was obviously like a miniature mannequin and with a parachute when they filmed it, and so you see the mannequin just hit the ground so hard and like face plant into the dirt before it cuts away, and it looked like he just ate like unreal shit into the ground when he landed. But it was hilarious. Like. It was just a wild thing to do. Like, he had to like, he only knew like where he was and how far he had left by like, there's no fuel gauge on the thing. So he just did the math on how much, fuel he would need and when he would have to go in the back. He had just 2 like buckets of fuel, and he changed the hose from one bucket to the other when he had to keep going.
What the fuck? What
like a lot of people
say you like lose a little bit because you got shaky hands.
Yeah, like like I mean,
what type of fucking planes are like? These planes can't be standing up to too strong of turbulence.
Oh, dude, like that's probably also why he was flying really low over the ocean.
Oh,
because of nutty turbulence. Yeah, like it's like a lot of people didn't know. Sorry, I had to burp.
What is that, man?
I wish you could smell that one at Foam Hoax. But so like there was these 2 French pilots who was like a badass World War I ace, and he's like, I'm going to be the first one to do it. And he had a big 3-engine plane, like a big behemoth, and it just like snagged something on the runway and fucking burst into flames it didn't even take off. And dude, get this, it rained so much the night before Lindbergh took off that the runway was muddy. They don't even have paved runways at this point. His wheels were getting stuck in the mud as he was trying to take off, but he finally got it out and barely makes it over some power lines at the end of the runway.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and like is wild. And Charles Lindbergh was a virgin at the time too. He's not concerned with women just flying in aviation, and then he like became a Nazi sympathizer and stuff afterwards, and like definitely killed his own baby because it was like he was a eugenicist sort of thing, and like
damn dude, I want to be a huge dentist.
Dude, huge teeth, huge fucking Genesis. Yeah,
fucking, just a big Sega.
Yeah, fucking. They call me Echo.
Damn,
dude. But like, yeah. So the Lindbergh baby thing too. Like that was the first big sort of high-profile crime to ever happen in America. Like nationwide, no crime is the kidnapping of the Lindbergh baby, and it's like, it definitely is like suspicious, and they railroaded some German, but it's the first big case for J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI, and is the invention of forensics. Basically, like people thought Hoover was crazy, but he got the ladder that was used to kidnap the baby, and was able to do forensics to find out what particular lumber yard in the United States that was made at, and trace it from there. And like they ended up finding the Lindbergh baby like a half a mile away from the house in the woods, dead. But like, and
dude, you know what though? It makes sense. J. Edgar Hoover's gay ass fucking come out with forensics and all that. He's like, I don't trust him. Fuck that.
Yeah, and because Lindbergh
I don't trust a single fucking word he said.
Lindbergh also definitely just like absolutely punked and dunked on the FBI and Hoover. Like, he's like, look, I'm hiring my own people. Don't even worry about what the fuck you can do. Like, the FBI wasn't even allowed to carry guns at the time.
Yeah, no, I got guys.
And he was like, you stay away from me, you weird little fuck. And Yeah, like because he was dude, J. Edgar Hoover, like. There's no vibe that dude couldn't harsh whenever he showed up. Like, he just harshed the vibe and his whole life and
Professional
harsher. Absolutely. He wrote the book on harshing vibes. Like, yeah, he was a wild one, a real wild one. But anyway, like. I also want to bring up a little bit. It's the Great St. Louis Bank Robbery, another '50s movie, starring Steve McQueen. So the head gangster, the ringleader of this bank robbery that they're on, you find he's kind of like a cold sort of calculated like icy figure, and you find out later when they're drinking and stuff, he gets propositioned by a prostitute, and he's like, "No, get out of here, you bitch." He's like, "You never trust women, kid. That's the thing." And you think, okay, he's been hurt by women, but he's just bitter. But then you've come to find out that he like hates women to the point where he doesn't want them around him or even his friends in any capacity. So so Steve McQueen's love interest, like he shows up at her house later on. He's like, "You stay away from him, you little harlot," like goes all crazy and like slaps her, and she falls off a balcony. And he kills her because he's so angry that they're having sex and she's around. Yeah,
the rules.
Dude, let me tell you about the score of this movie. The score of this movie is like, it's like getting jumped by a pack of dudes every time you hear it. It's so offensive and like aggressively irritating orchestra music that it's so jarring every time you hear it. It's weird. It's super loud, super intense, and very like just weird. And it's unbelievable. I can't even describe how bad the score is in this movie. Like, it's well, it is cool though seeing St. Louis in the '50s, like right down there in that that old bank that's still like. Yeah. Right there, and like you see like the Tower Grove area.
What's this one?
The Great St. Louis Bank Robbery.
The Great St. Louis Bank Robbery.
Yeah, starring Steve McQueen, 1959, I believe.
Yeah.
And get this: the cops that bust up the bank robbery at the end are the actual police officers who were on duty that day and took down the bank robbers. Yeah, it's one of Steve McQueen's early movies. It's wild, but yeah, the dude, he's got this gay villainous boss who like is a sort of MGTOW, men going their own way type of Sigma Alpha guy, and he's like, "Hey, stay away from him." There's evil in his eyes. Like, yeah, he's like, you just tell him, like, you should not want women in your life, not even in any capacity, not even to like meet sexual needs or desires. Like, don't women. He's like,
women, what can they do? You got boys. They got hands.
Exactly.
What do you need a woman for?
Exactly. We could all like wear overcoats and beat each other off to this.
They can't spot you while you bench
It's like CIA stress torture film score.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And it's, I guess, just made, I'm assuming, to make you very uncomfortable.
No, it's not like that. But it's not
just like a score that was purposely done.
No, it's the score is like, it's like a lot of old movies have like big orchestra scores, but the mixing of it and just the compositions are, you can tell it's not intentionally that jarring, but it is just one of just. You just
go on.
Go on me.
Keep going.
I was gonna eat that. But yeah, like it's I'll have to like maybe in my editing post I'll drop a little bit of that orchestra music right here. Yeah, so
and then maybe right.
And then one more time right here. So you guys get the idea. Steve McQueen was good in it though.
So this is a '50s John, but
yeah,
like I'm thinking of like big orchestra. Like I watched Lethal Weapon recently, and the music, the score for that's so fucking.
It's the '80s, so it's probably like synth, like Jan Hammer type shit almost, or like
I don't know what that is, but
or
probably
like Scarface, Giorgio Moroder type heavy synth. Yeah. But no, this is like a full-on like classical pit orchestra, like like a lot older movies and stuff, like especially big studio pictures have these over the top preposterous like film scores.
Oh yeah, and they're being
super like romantic classical music and like
they're fucking
Tchaikovsky.
Fuck. I wish I could just like be a Tchaikovsky and fucking watch like a movie scene and be like, hold on, I think I got one. Boo dee 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 dee.
Boo dee dee dee.
Dee 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 dee.
Boo dee 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 dee. Boop 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 dee dee. Boop 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 dee dee. Boop slap beep beep doop.
Yep.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
I think I should be the one to play Austin Powers too, and we turn it into a musical. I'll sing the theme.
Dang.
Imagine Quincy Jones as Austin Powers in the little intro singing the theme as he's walking around naked and everything is like just conveniently blocking his dick. Boo dee dee. Boo dee dee dee. Boo 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 bee dee. Boop shall doop dee dee. Da boo dee bee doop.
Dude, I don't know, man. Do you think the Fresh Prince is not so fresh? You know what I'm talking about?
Down there.
I mean, yeah.
I think Will Smith is. I think he is gay, and both figuratively and literally.
Yeah. Yeah, he just needs to fucking be.
He needs to check his bitch and get his groove back.
What he needs to do is become a strong, sassy, catty gay man.
Thick bottom.
A thick bottom to fight off your bitchy, awful straight friends that you take to the gay bar.
And fight off all of your son's friends that your wife is fucking and dude, like he man, he is like so. Like it doesn't jive with like who he plays and always has to play on screen. He's always the too cool for school, like like you can't even joke about him. He's just the coolest guy in the room in every movie to the point where I cannot stand him as an actor just because like it's like there's no sort of room for like self-deprecation or humility, like
I mean. If there's any self-deprecation or humility, it's very, very shallow.
Yeah, it's like humble braggy, if anything. Like, oh my god, I just got just too much pussy by accident.
Oh my
god! And he's also like another one of those guys who said some sus shit about like women that like it sounds like a gay guy trying to be straight. Like in his book, he talks about how I got so much pussy that it literally revolted me to see it. I wanted to throw up at the sight of pussy. I got so much of it. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck
are you talking
about? That's just such a I ate too much one time and it made me sick and now I can never touch it again.
Yeah, now the sight of food, it makes me revolted.
Dude, yeah, and like, I don't know. I've heard that they're both like secretly gay, or she's bi and he's bi, or something. And the marriage is just like it's almost like the Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt, like except without the camaraderie, at least the friendship. Like they're not like romantic with each other, but like it's just like a power couple partnership, and they both fuck up everybody on the side. Like
I mean,
yeah, like because there's a pretty. They had a legit relationship. They were cousins, the Roosevelts, and like he was like the nerd, and she was like the ugly duckling of the family, and like they were both kind of the outcasts, and they both just ran the fucking world together. Like he's like just acting like he doesn't have polio all the time. Like he couldn't like show it off too. Like whenever like there'd be a meeting between him, Churchill, and Stalin, my guess is that Roosevelt would always be the first one to show up, and he's already sitting in a chair by the time everyone gets there. It's like, sup, guys? Oh, you made it.
Oh,
I made myself
you guys
at home.
Are here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
and his chair. It's like he's always set up conveniently in a. Have you seen those small Mario Kart go-karts?
Yeah.
They prop him up in one of those.
Got a
so
blanket over. I was cold. I didn't just see my hoopty ass atrophied legs. Like, but, no, or like he's just like you only see him riding in the back of a big car with his like, his Mr. Peanut like fucking drippy. He's like the cartoon rich guy, like big top hat, the cigarette with the big long holder, and he's always like, yeah. But you know he was also just a radical fucking bro who you know.
Oh, what the fuck?
People like balk at, you know, how he treated the Japanese, but, you know, I mean, look.
Listen, from what the fuck? Oh, I think I cut off Shogun before they boiled that guy alive. Dude, they boil him in that pot.
Oh, what am I doing? Here, stop.
Dude, they boil this guy in the pot, and like... he's screaming while he's getting boiled, but it goes on, and like the scene is really well done. Like they cut to different people in the village, and it's like every time they cut to a dude, it's like an hour later or something. And it's like, so this guy's just getting fucking boiled alive for hours because of the pot. It's like
start a little coal fire under him, right? And then takes a long time to.
Yeah, he's bound up, but he's not drowning in it. So, like, no matter which way he lays, it's not enough to get his head. And so he's just sitting there. And I think at one point, he just starts bashing his head on the side of the cauldron to kill himself.
That's so fucking horrendous, you know? Like, they would do that shit. They'd boil people in what? Sometimes they'd boil people in oil.
Yeah, and just watch, and they pull their fingernails off so that they can't grip the rope and untie it. Like, dude.
And you have the whole town just watching.
Yeah, and so... Going back, I don't fucking have much sympathy for what needs to be done.
Let's just say, you know, they had it coming.
You know, dude, there were dogs running loose in the fucking...
Yeah, and somebody had to eat them and give them a taste of their own medicine.
Someone had to send for the pound.
Yeah, dog pound.
Yeah. Fucking...
Dude, yes, and like, so... But that's, you know, it was World War II. And, you know, I've had enough disparagement of Dr. Seuss. Like, there's not a few things I get offended by, but I get offended by, one, people talk shit on Roosevelt, Truman, and Dr. Seuss. Like, that's something like, you know, I saw this fucking, you know, sticker or something advertised to me on Facebook. It's a picture of Truman with bombs behind him, and it said White Devil. And I'm like, you cocksuckers were literally having fucking decapitation contests and fucking rape marathons in China, you know, like, and you know, you guys weren't gonna quit. Like, it was your whole ethos to like not quit.
You guys were just doing that for fun. You guys were trying to get the high score so you could put your name ASS in that.
Yeah, dude. Like, and for a while, like they
didn't want to do it. We had to stop the tomfoolery.
Like, they fucking forced our hand, you know, like they fucking
they were over there like standing.
They wanted that smoke.
They were standing behind the liaison cop at middle school, reaching for the gun handle.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm Officer Don. I turned around and I put my ass in fucking detention.
Yeah,
because I saw my fat. Dude,
China like pulled their dick out and we threw it back on them so hard that like
you remember when Officer Don shut me down for grabbing his gun in middle school? It was like
that rocks
because you know, you go from it in the front and everybody like I snuck around just behind him and everyone was kind of in his way.
He's like, what are you doing? I'm grabbing your dick.
My hand was like on the handle. I look at him like, hey Don, and all jokes cut. And he was like, nope, go to my office. I'm like, oh fuck. He was dealing with everyone in front, and I'm like, hey, Don. And he turns around, and my dick's in his ass.
Yeah. Scrotto.
The gun, I'm doing, like, gun finger tricks, but it's on my penis going into his
ass.
Go to
my office, you're like, what?
What?
What, dude?
I'm fucking doing.
Yeah, then you go take some Owlex MySpace pictures.
Yeah, I get red chairs. I take depressing. MySpace
Put your
pictures.
knees up to your face and
I
hold
had
the
a
camera
really
up.
hard day today. No one talked to me.
Yeah, bulletin board with some. Will you ask your friends to get me more friends on MySpace? Because I'm a MySpace addict.
Tell them that I just got a new background. I searched up SpongeBob glitter guns.
Hey, SpongeBob glitter guns.
That's my favorite.
It's Owlex. Welcome to my page. Stay a while.
Yeah, I got a video, my intro video.
Yeah. I will say, done a lot of embarrassing social media, especially MySpace things, but I never had an intro video. One, I did not have the technical know-how to make and upload, and then embed a video because you had to not know HTML, but be able to copy and paste code to get MySpace to work.
Dude, I actually kind of like that.
I liked it too. You know,
it's
it's
a very cool aspect of
it taught you a little something, and it also had unrestricted, basically bounds on what you could make your profile. It let you fuck up your profile.
Yeah,
I got this
profile could be broken as
copied
hell.
and pasted this Philadelphia Eagles background once, where you had to scroll 90 miles to the right and 90 miles down to find any of the shit on my profile.
Come on, Grace.
Meanwhile, I got Back in Black by AC/DC just blasting somewhere.
Yeah, well, people just scrolling around your page trying to find your picture.
Yeah, trying to find my music to shut it off because it wasn't Chain Hang Low song like everybody had.
Damn, dude.
At the time. People loved Chain.
Jibs?
Yeah, featuring Jibs. Mm-hmm. Jibs featuring... Wasn't it Jibs featuring Jibs? I think was the...
I fucking hope. I'm gonna fucking Google that.
Jibs feet Jibs.
Damn. Grace, what the fuck?
I remember you...
Grace.
Grace farting you.
Yeah, she's just let out this, seeper.
I remember Owlex had Teenage Dirtbag playing.
I'm just a teenage
dirtbag. I love that song, though.
So good. It
is so good.
Yeah, I had Teenage Dirtbag. I've been on a fucking tear. I cannot find this. I think it was an Italian experimental death metal band or something.
Really?
And I cannot find them for the life of me.
The hell of the Satan.
We don't like the Pope.
Yeah, this is an edgy album. I Don't Kiss My Dad. Mm-hmm. Super edgy Italian.
I don't kiss my father's lips.
My mother's a terrible cook.
Fuck. They're hardcore. Dude.
You burn down your mother's fucking food pantry.
Oh. That's
you burn her tomato sauce.
That's fucking mayhem. That's Burzum, dude.
Yeah, Burzum. You burn your mom's tomatoes. You bruise your mom's tomato garden.
It's the most evil metal you can make.
Yeah. And you don't hang up your shirt while eating a beater.
You took your olive oil. You made it not a virgin.
You break the spaghetti in half.
Dude, you fucked your olive oil. That shit's a slut now. Dude.
Yeah, you got the extra slutty fucking extra.
Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted extra virgin olive oil, and she comes out twirling her hair, popping gum in her mouth. Mm-hmm. What's your name?
Spraying her pussy with Axe body spray.
And she's like, it's Fiji. Don't worry, it's good. God damn it. I hate girls like that.
Yeah, it's that type of chick that'll eat your ass in a dark room.
Oh, she won't even look at it before she does it. And then she's the type of girl that as she's going for the first one, you hear, it's like, what the fuck, bitch?
Yeah,
you getting the smell
she
first?
nuzzles in there, then tries to kiss you, and then grabs your head and then makes you kiss her. And,
oh, fuck that!
And suddenly it's like I'm kissing my own ass.
Oh, you kiss your own ass, and then you roll over.
There's a metaphor there.
You're trying to fucking forget all about it. So you go on to MySpace. You realize her MySpace is SpongeBob glitter guns.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And she's made her top 8. Your top 8, only her. So you have a top 8 that she made 7 more profiles and made them all your whole top 8.
Fuck.
Yeah, and your boys are pissed because they're not in your top 8 anymore.
They won't even talk to me right now.
Dude, I remember in middle school I was full on the boss from Great St. Louis Bank Robbery when one of the bros would make their girlfriend the number 1 on their or their MySpace top 8. I'd be like, you whore, stay away from him.
Whore.
Yeah,
Don't you come near this boy.
Top 8 politics was a bad thing though in MySpace. Like it's like having
What
people.
the fuck is top 8
You don't
politics?
remember? You don't remember like how?
Who's your favorite
Well,
politician?
your top. Remember your MySpace top 8? It was your friends list. It was basically had you rank your friends.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
I thought you meant there's a segment.
No,
in it that you get.
No,
My favorite politics.
The politics of friendship in the top 8. Yeah, like it turned everybody into chicks kind of for a while.
Oh, yeah.
No offense, ladies.
No, yeah.
But like it was. It gave me a lot of female thoughts when I would
Hell
when
yeah.
I would be like demoted
Dude,
in a top 8.
I remember I like drastically landslid down Tyler's because he could get a girlfriend or something. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Our stock was plummeting on Tyler's top 8.
Damn, bro.
It was a fickle
Meanwhile,
market.
Hot Boy for Life was just living it up.
Hot Boy for Life was getting all the attention.
Getting messages left and right, dude.
Yeah,
He's
getting
so
friend
fucking
requests
popular.
from random fucking Paris Hilton catfish accounts.
Yeah, they're fucking.
I remember I
asking him
friended I looked up Paris Hilton on there and I was like, it's all Paris Hilton. It was
friended
definitely
her?
not. Yeah, I was like, I just told I'm friends with Paris
Like,
Hilton.
fuck yeah.
Like it was remotely her. Like no fucking.
Oh my god, I
like,
can't even imagine what my friends list. I was probably just adding any old Bam Margera fan page.
I think I might have had Aiden in my top 8 for a while, like because all the bands had profiles.
I want you to leave here today and tell all your friends that Aiden's not a faggot fucking emo band. I said.
I scream it at the top of my lungs anywhere I go. I would say, like in court. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Well, before I would like to acknowledge the fact that Aiden is. Let the record show that Aiden is not a faggy emo band.
You're about to fucking hit the chair.
Yeah.
Do you have any final words?
Yeah, your final meal. Just
Aiden's My Last Nightmare CD.
Just a big Buford and an Aiden and an Aiden CD.
A big Buford with no napkins. And an Aiden CD.
Yeah, the big Buford gives you a heart attack before you can even make it to the chair.
You get such bad heartburn.
Give me the biggest Buford they got.
I want the double Buford.
Dude, how can anybody with any sort of dignity or self-respect walk up to that place, whatever high schooler is working there, and be like, "Give me a big Buford." And I want, yes, no napkins, please. No. Extra slathered.
It's like we got a burger that.
Can you scrape all of the grill grease and onto your spatula and spread it onto the bun?
We got a burger that represents the fattest tub of shit we know.
Yeah.
Buford.
Yeah, the big Buford. It just sounds like an absolute fat retard snack.
It sounds like you're gonna fight immediate heartburn and immediate shit.
Yeah. Like you're not leaving there without a bunch of shit on the corners of your mouth and in your mustache.
Oh,
That's the worst thing about having a mustache is like how much condiments it catches when I eat things.
Yeah, I try and keep my.
I can like do it, style it with the mayo from a burger. I remember one time when we were both eating a burger or something, you're like, I can't even look at you, making me sick because I just had mayo in my mustache.
It's just so fucking.
Yeah, like, I can't even look at you right now.
The next bite's gonna do the same thing, so why fucking do it? I was like,
I call it the flavor saver.
Dude, the flavornator. The flavinator.
I am the flavinator.
Damn, I came back in time naked to fuck your mom on the flavinator.
And I struck out.
I struck the fuck out.
Dude.
Fucking loser.
Now we're doomed to a future of skull dunes. There's the future in Terminator. It's just dunes made of skulls.
Just being stepped on. That's all I knew.
Dune buggies being chased by drones. And
lasers and fucking shit.
Yeah. Wait, like you gotta live in some skull dune cave.
Things are just like blazing on fire, but it's like everything's dry. It's made of bones.
Yeah,
what can be burnt here?
What is, why would I want to live in such a world? When America like turns into skull dunes, that's when I'm gonna be like,
get the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, someone needs to come in here and clean up this trash, clean up these streets.
Dude, I think
make America not skull dunes again.
Yeah, I think That would be a really sick fucking tattoo as a skull with a fucking Terminator foot on it.
Yeah. Like, or just like a bunch of skulls, like behind a Terminator. Mm-hmm. No, you're not even a Terminator. You have just one of the flying little drones that shot lasers, like this or the Skynet logo. Or
it's a corporate, corporate Skynet.
Yeah,
logo.
You got Terminator 3, John Connor eating dog pills.
Oh. You get Terminator 3, half liquid, half like whatever the fuck mashup that
2.
was. No.
Terminator 3?
Terminator 3 was where the woman was a liquid, but her skeleton was still T-1000. It was fucking retarded.
I
like,
forgot
what
about
is
that.
The point of that?
That's stupid. They couldn't even come up with a new robot. Like, you're just like it's a mashup of the last two that makes no practical sense.
No. Because she can't just like slip onto the cracks.
She could, and
and then it was like we build this Terminator robot with make the skeleton robot a little sexy. And then we'll put this liquid over her and give her fucking supple.
Don't even give but I imagine it wouldn't feel the same as real meaty TNA. Like just feeling like Arnold's 6-pack. I would imagine she would be cold to the touch and not, not. Mm-hmm. But I digress. I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah, I also thought about their fucking outfit in that fucking movie.
The fucking Eddie Murphy Raw leather outfit.
Yeah, this. What are you looking at me, faggot?
That outfit. Faggots better not be looking at my ass.
Better not be looking at my ass.
He meanwhile is bent over, spreading his cheeks. You faggots better not be looking in there.
he's backing his ass closer and closer to the guy.
You better not be looking in there.
Don't be looking. He's going with his butthole onto your nose.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else for you to look.
If you ain't looking in there, I'm gonna be sucking you off.
And you looking at my ass, I'm gonna be sucking you
in the morning. I'm making waffles. Classic Eddie Murphy Raw.
Classic Raw.
You ever notice that European police sirens sound like two faggots running away or something? Like be-do. It's like there's a lot of homophobia right out the gate in Eddie Murphy Raw.
I think he just comes out and he yells faggot like a bunch.
Yeah. He's I just remember feeling like you faggots. He turns around and says, "You faggots better not be looking at my ass." And dude, he should have said that in the Professor Clump outfit.
It came out. Yeah.
That should be his catchphrase, like here's your sign.
Oh man, you faggots better not be looking at my ass.
And then he hits Tim Allen.
He hits
what was the whole thing? Was he like a dog? Tim Allen in Home Improvement, he'd go when someone would confuse him, he'd make this dog noise.
I guess he was just so coked up that when dogs have to tilt their head because they don't know where a sound's coming from.
Yeah.
It's like someone gave him a home unimprovement tip, and he was just like, what?
Damn.
What?
More like home unimprovement.
Damn.
Another thing is, I saw this great meme once, you watched every week just for the chance that you would, Wilson would finally show his and someone put hog.
Yeah, Wilson's
Wilson,
looking over the fence, his dick's coming right through a glory hole.
Would Wilson finally show his hog?
Dude, speaking of glory holes, that fucking that Nickelodeon documentary with Pickle Boys come around and they glory hole Ray Romano a pickle.
That was so fucking weird and off-putting. I forgot about that, but it came back to me that I did see that as a kid, and there was no reason for it. Was so the door handle was taken off the door that Ray Romano was locked in his dressing room. First of all, why is there no door handle and just a hole in a dressing room? And he's I'm hungry. And Pickle Boy comes along with this big plate of pickles, and he checks out the little girl, and he passes Ray Romano a pickle through what is obviously like a glory hole joke.
And then he looks at the camera and does the
it's the most blatant glory hole joke I've ever seen, which is crazy for a kid's show.
I got an itch in my ass. I'm gonna stuff a little off camera here.
I forgot about all of the just bordering on blatant like cum shot jokes and like glory hole jokes, and just how many like weird sort of sexual innuendo there was.
Oh yeah, and then it's like kids. Ones that were like, I don't know if it's sexual or whatever, but it's like in iCarly where the brother's like, I don't know the build up, but he's got this like kid, and he's like, "You want to watch me spank your dad?" And the kid's like, "Yeah, yeah." It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's so weird. And the one like where, like I think it's like Sam and Cat or whatever. Well, after my time, but the ones of Ariana Grande like laying with her head dangling off the bed, squeezing a potato. Yeah, like with two hand gripping up that potato, and also drinking the water, like
asking for the juice
and sucking her own toes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
for way
that
too
shit
long.
It felt like so pornographic. It was so like
and then
so
they have
gross.
her talk like a fucking airhead.
Yeah,
That's not, but
I digress. Dude, but yeah, Pickle Boy and Mr. Handy were
and then they skim over that weirdo dude that molested the kid in the animation studio. Like literally,
and also, well, I guess there was no kids at the time, but the Ren and Stimpy creator is a pedophile, of course. Like this is like another thing. Like he had like a 15-year-old girlfriend who had he had on his bankroll at Nickelodeon, and like he
on his bankroll.
Yeah, like he had a job there or something. Like
I was about to be like, that ain't
paying
her
her
girlfriend. That's a hooker.
Well, more or less both. But he was like he went on like Howard Stern, and like he drew some like hot lady, and he's like, "Oh, she's hard," and Robin's like, "She's really hot, Howard," and he's like, and he goes, "Yeah, especially since she's underage," like. And people would go on Howard Stern to make like over the line jokes, but still, it was like not even. There's a line, and of course, but he was, But yeah, Handy, the craziest, we're talking about the craziest thing in the world, Handy's journal. Dear Diary, I'm a pedophile, full blown. Like
I've been planning on how to get a child to rape it in case I need to.
Yeah, just writing, like, the police could not have written you a better confession.
Dear Diary, I am a gay guy. Oh, full blown. Full blown.
Yes, like... I'm
a gay guy.
I'm trying to get my dick sucked unblown.
Fold up and I'm blown out. Yeah. It's like for real. Like
I had a sandwich today, full blowny.
Damn, dude. But for real, like I as like in my head, I'm a hetero guy, full blown.
Yeah,
those are my thoughts. I think about how I'm going to have to get a pussy in case I need it.
I think about girls and get excited, full blown.
Full blown.
For like adult. My queen's over 18.
Oh, full blown. Automatic.
Yeah, automatic.
Dude, it's just we were talking about it earlier in the car. Like just having to do those mental gymnastics to where it's like, coming to terms with what you are, but how do you tell yourself, like, what do you got to walk or lie to yourself to walk yourself into that comfort zone?
Yeah.
Because, like, it took me so long to admit to myself, like, I had a drug problem. And, like, that's just drugs. I couldn't even say the name of the drug that I was doing because I didn't want it to be, like...
It would feel real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine it be like... I'm a drug addict, full blown. I'm a pedophile, full blown. That's insane.
Dude, like, it's crazy, but I feel like you get emboldened when you're out in Hollywood with the rest of those sickos, and shit gets normalized, and everybody runs cover for you, too. Like the bro, like Drake's dad. Drake had like an Uncle Rico dad who, like, was like, I think this guy, I don't like how he is around my son. It's like everyone's like, well, he's gay, so you must be homophobic, and meanwhile he's raping him with foreign objects.
Oh, dude, it sucks. And the dad literally was like, fucking on. He's like, I don't know about this guy. Like, I'll be in the room. Or,
Yeah, but then they got divorced, and his mom got like.
No, they were divorced the whole time.
That's right, but what happened with his mom getting like primary custody?
That was.
Oh, you know what? No, Brian Peck got in his head
yeah.
and turned him, drove a wedge between him and his dad.
You don't want your dad to be your manager. He'll take your money.
That's right. So he drove a wedge between him and like got his dad out of the picture, and that's man, how fucked up is that? You know, like that.
I mean,
dude, this Brian Peck guy he's a cameo in the first X-Men movie, the Bryan Singer X-Men. Like, he's on the beach when that guy washes up all jelly like. He's like, you see him, like, the guy walks away and he's like just staring at him. Like,
yeah, he couldn't take his eyes off.
Yeah, like it's crazy how much that guy like pops up and shit. Like, he's in the Good Burger movie, of course.
Yeah, I mean, he's a voice coach.
What is a dialogue coach? Like, this is how you should say the line? I mean, yeah. They're not doing, I guess they're doing accents sometimes, but they're not, you know.
Either
crude.
that, or maybe it's like, you guys from Baltimore, you got to say water.
Yeah, like, it's... I don't know. It's, you know, it seems like a lot of people out in Hollywood, it's just fake work. It's like that they're getting tons of money for.
Your greasy buddy is an actor, and he's greasing like somehow getting you a fucking gig.
Yeah, because like.
And what's crazy is a dialogue coach, this pussy thinks he has enough like power to be like, I'll make sure you never work in this town again.
Yeah, like,
I'll make sure you never talk in this town again.
I mean, but though,
make sure you don't know how to talk in this town again.
But though everybody there is a pedophile, though, so he's kind of right. Like in that he, like, if you put the word out that this guy, you know, is going to stand up for himself, then
fucking suck your dick.
Then like that actually would do damage. Like, look at how many people signed letters of sort of support to the judge for him, like 40 different like major actors, like James Marsden.
Unfortunately, James Marsden.
You know, but I also like my most charitable interpretation is that, and I think he even came out and said that, like, some people at least did, that Brian Peck like wholly misrepresented what the case was, and but even then, like, what does he have to get you to? What does he have to say to get you to believe that a child victim is somehow
gruesome, detailed
doing
rapes?
him wrong? Yeah, like. It's still a very thin like. I also think it's part of the thing is, like, you know, it's like a sort of careerist thing. You show your support for the Hollywood gay pedophile mafia, and you might wind up in X-Men, you know, or.
Right.
Speaking of, like, you know, it is kind of like insidious and gross and slightly funny in a way that, like, Bryan Singer's X-Men, even though like it was an allegory for civil rights and stuff, he obviously turned it into an allegory for how pedophiles are treated in America, like, and, you know, thinly veiled with like being gay, but you could tell it's really about like how we're too hard on pedophiles. And it's so gross. Like, dude, Bryan Singer, what a fucking gross fucking jerk. His pool parties, like having pool parties, like, and, you know, like, oh, and you got like, I hate to break this to a lot of people, but Ian McKellen is hanging out with them in pastel shirts and with his, and like there's a picture of Bryan Singer and Ian McKellen like in silk shirts with like really gay looking lips, and really gay. Yeah, it's the best way to describe it. But like,
were they like
just paint a picture, kind of in wet and shiny.
Oh,
yeah, and not to mention the Den network programming, where I watched some of the first episode of that Brian's World or something. Do you remember from Open Secret? It was like the digital entertainment network where like the kid went to go live with his gay uncle and his boyfriend, and it was like a sort of like a pedophile Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like
what?
Yeah, where he went to live in this mansion with his gay uncle and his boyfriend, and like it's just the tone of the show was very uncomfortable. But Sean William Scott was his uncle's boyfriend, and yeah, like the beginning of it's so funny too, because like he goes to live with them because his best friend next door, his parents find out that he's gay. So his best friend like blows his head off in front of the main character, and the main character comes running into his own house, just covered in the most ketchup-looking blood ever, screaming.
fuck yeah.
And then the dad, is like, well, he like, why did he have to be gay and do this? And so that like. So then like the kid wanted to get away, and his gay uncles took him in, and gave him he had a mansion, and like basically was living this sort of really really like Sophie's choice of a life, I guess. Like that was the subtext, at least. There was no, but it's that show, we should watch a little bit of that sometime, because it's preposterous and really weird. It's also filmed. Everything is like a green screen. They're always in front of a green screen, like kind of it seems. There's no actual set pieces, and it looks so bad. It's like it's filmed on like mini DVD or something. It's one of the worst looking shows I've ever seen, and it's so preposterous. Fuck. Like, you want to take a little break real quick?
Yeah, big time.
All right, go ahead and stop her, and I'll stop the video.
Yeah, I just need a fucking.
You're gonna do your thing. I'm gonna stop the video.
I think I gotta take a fucking shit. I haven't decided yet. I'm like fucking.